guys, and welcome to Yelling at Concrete. Okay, so obviously I've not been doing anything creation-wise, or at least video creation-wise, which I published out into the world. So why would I come out? Why would I come back? Not come out. Why would I come back and come back with something which is completely unrelated to the stuff I did before? I mean, why even start a podcast? Who's going to want to sit there and listen to 20 minutes, half hour of me chatting? I don't know. So I guess let's find out.
But yeah, as long as you're moving forwards and know what you're going for, I think that's helpful. And it's not for everyone. Not everyone will have that thick skin, that tolerance to be able to push. To be fair, I don't know where it came from for me, because even a year ago, it was a case of, all right, 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
Oh, I've not written enough. Oh, I'm so crap. La la la. Yeah. But now, like I say, I make a point of getting up early. I've gotten into the habit of doing these things and rolling on. I'm tired all the time. But people can change, but it's not for everyone to pursue.
It shouldn't be something which, I mean, obviously it's never perfect.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be situations where you do have to complain or riot or whatever.
Obviously, some things are unfair and unjust at some
But
points.
as a society, we should be trying to do things off.
Yeah, do it yourself.
Because, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice sentiment of your future's in your own hands.
Yeah.
Try and do things off your own merits.
Yeah.
And if you can't, fuck you.
Guys, I don't think anything particularly. I don't think the world's bad. I just think that if you want to see change in the world, you have to participate. And that's
the struggle.
That's the struggle which you want to ignore, because that's struggle. That requires effort. Whereas you can stay at home, work a regular job, do whatever, die, and that'll be a nice simple life.
Yeah.
You see, that's so cool. I like that. I guess that's a really a neat way to put it, is to participate in your own ideas. You know, allow them to come to life, even if it takes an hour out of your way. You know, it's worth it, because then you know that you've done something.
If you're not willing to put the time into your own ideas in your own life, then no one else will.
Yeah, we can just tell people what to do and sort it out.
That's the way. So yeah, if anyone's out there who has skill and would like to be exploited, so we get paid slightly more than they would. But yeah, they do all the work.
It's for the stress.
We'll take the stress.
Yeah.
We're stress absorbers.
Exactly.
Yes. Who can change sleep patterns at will, like chameleons, stress chameleons.
Yes, I like that.
If you go out with somebody and you want a relationship and they want to be casual, and you kind of trick yourself.
Yeah.
Once you start doing that, or you start tricking yourself that you're into the same things that they're into, like once you kind of lose sight of your own interests or identity,
and you're only
that's
trying
a
to
slippery
adhere to them,
slope. Yeah.
then that's when it's kind of, you need to really reconsider.
Yes.
So I want something that goes somewhere, that kind of thing.
Which doesn't insult the viewer in a way.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I think something that you can sort of make fun of the show, make fun of its viewers, but it doesn't insult them. It brings them in and makes them feel like they are sort of part of the show, like they're involved.
I can appreciate that. I quite like that. Always feels like you're at a tipping point in especially that. It always feels like, there's a big change coming. There's always big change coming. But I think definitely with cinema and film, we're at a point where there needs to be adjustment in order for it to remain profitable. Yeah. Even from that point of view, even if you see it as a business point of view, you've been doing the same thing for 5 years, at least. So you need to alter that. Otherwise, it grows stagnant. It stops making things. And Netflix are trying.
Yeah.
Actors are trying. Directors are trying. People like us who come up with random ideas. Probably people who are more motivated than us who have the contacts.
Yeah.
I think we're at that stage where it's just someone's got to step out.
4 or 5 years.
Well,
something drastic will have happened, whether we will realise it or not, because we might be so desensitised by it,
we could be desensitized.
Caught up by convenience.
I mean,
no one gives a fuck if you get pizza in 20 minutes, right?
You're not going to be able to do that just make cool shit. Is like, if I had to narrow down my manifesto from like curating, if I had to like produce stuff in collaborative environments, get space and do the art. Like, if I had to just like strip all the bullshit out, it's make cool shit, and then that's it. That's the end of it.
So essentially, what we're doing is we're solving all social situations and nursing home problems.
Yes, at once.
Everyone who's 25 and up, so you've had the opportunity to go to university if you want to.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 25 and up has to go to a nursing home
Mm-hmm.
and make friends with an old person and have that old person within their life
Yeah.
as a friend.
Frequently.
Forced friendship.
Yep. Contractually obliged.
Contractually advised. And any racist old people have to have someone who's a different race.
Yeah, just for the...
Just because that'll make interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we do, the people should adopt dogs and do art, and that'll be their next year's.
That'll be your 2018 sorted.
Yeah. So before I'm 30, I'll have figured out life and how to have a dog.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And you're practically there.
Oh, yeah.
Then you can retire.
I'd love to retire at
Dog.
28, 29.
That's what. That'd be good. One.
So what are you doing? Retire. Why? It's 29. It's too much.
It's
Everything's too much time.
I don't know. It's just.
Raising money for something local.
Yeah.
And then someone will go, can't believe you're talking about this, kids are dying in Syria. And you go, yeah. It's very possible that the person can care about both things.
Yes.
Just because they're talking about one doesn't mean they're ignoring the other. In the same way as just because I'm not talking about the thing you like doesn't mean I hate it.
Yes.
It just means I'm not talking about it. Like, that's it. It's just.
And that's the way to go. I think anyone out there like creating stuff.
Yeah, just get started.
Get started. Tell people about it. You know, come on the podcast. We'll talk about it.
Tell Greg about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's forced on people, but then the people choose whether they want to pay it heed or not. You know.
I think it's just one of those things. It's a back and forth which I have as a creative. Not trying to do anything is thinking whether it's where it lies within that situation. But then in the same way, I try to heed my own words of if you want to do something for fun, just do it for fun.
But it can be both.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, fun.
Yeah. And your fun stuff can lead to other stuff, like you say. And I think that's a good rule for creatives.
Yes.
Is just keep doing things.
Yeah.
Just keep making these little things and rolling. You never know who's going to see it, and they might themselves need that little spark.
Yeah. So it's just do it.
Just do it. That's all I can say. Is as much as it boils down to is just do it.
Well, I'm glad because I guess I came here with. I was like, maybe I'll get some weird secret method on how to do it, and it's like, no, it's the same. It's the same as everybody else I've asked about this. It's just like, just.
You just gotta pick it up.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You just gotta pick it up and do it.
Just be bold and then do it. Be like, I've got nothing else to do. Go do it. How about that idea?
I'd love to see more stuff like that.
Yeah, I would.
But with less fatalities. Not fatalities in died, but injuries.
And
and now
now
he's dead.
I'll never marry him.
Yeah.
And jobs kill people.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, be safe,
Be safe, people.
That's the name of this episode. How jobs kill
How jobs
people
kill
with
people.
Witter.
Don't worry. Go do things you enjoy, and honestly, and people respond to that. I think that's it. That's the only advice I can ever give. It's just, I mean, I'm a very relaxed person.
I would say that's true.
I'm a very relaxed person, and I know it's bad advice to just relax, because people hate to hear that. It's like, just let it go. It's like, I know it's hard to do, but it's something which
Well,
you have to
people like you are kind of tense all the time and constantly want to be in action.
Yeah.
It is hard advice to take, but you're right. You have to take it. You have
kind
to
of
spend.
just have to. All you have to do is find a way to do it,
Mm.
even if it's just like for a brief moment of giving yourself that moment of relax. You know, it takes so much edge off everything. Yeah.
It's like you're really, really excited about this, Gemma. Why do I want to run away then? It's like, it's just because you're so excited. It's like, yeah.
This is
all
what
right.
excitement feels like. You've just never experienced it like this before.
You're lying to me. Yeah. It always feels great after.
So.
I'm nervous just thinking about it now.
Don't panic. You're okay.
The coffee!
Yeah, that's just the caffeine. That's getting there.
You go over and
Going for the boring people to death gimmick, yeah.
Yeah. But it's different. I bring the charisma in there somewhere.
Slide it in casually.
Slide it in, and you can refer to the crowd as your kingdom, and or peasants if you're being heel, and just do a lot of old timey royal speak.
I've already switched John off.
I know that if I went full creative, I would not be happy.
I think if I went full creative, I'd be dead within a month.
Yeah. I mean, what
I wouldn't
do you do?
like
I mean, that's
survive.
why. I mean, Lord knows that's why super creative people end up like, well, do end up dead.
They end up dead.
They're like in the nicest possible way. They do.
It's like overindulgence.
Yeah. And then at the same time, if I was fully 100%, if I was fully just structure and no creative outlet at all, I would.
Yeah.
Well, I would jump. You know.
And that's why people in full-time office jobs do.
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
they're at the water thing. They're making the coffees or whatever, and then they just jump.
Yeah.
Rock job, maybe.
That's a mistake. To trap people following.
I've been in retail on and off for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like it. It'll do.
It'll do.
It's
It
nice.
pays the bills.
It does.
That's as much as it needs to do.
It's
Yeah.
nice. But yeah, I think if I can make money doing what I actually like doing,
Yeah.
then it's great. I mean, I don't want to live in a mansion. I don't want a nice car. I just want to have fun.
You're saying you
with
wouldn't
it.
live in like a ukulele-shaped mansion?
A ukulele-shaped mansion would be terrible.
Like, I feel uncomfortable about this, and I didn't realise I felt uncomfortable about this. I should probably look into this and be like, why do I feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably this. Oh, shit.
I think, leaving a spoken word night going, oh shit.
That's
That is the
thing.
reaction everybody
Yeah,
wants.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, if I leave a spoken word night and I'm not like, I feel a bit like tender, you know, then I'm kind of like, that wasn't very good. Like, if it makes me laugh, then I'm like, okay, alright, I've got something out of it. But if I'm not like, that opened my chest up and punched me straight in the heart, then I'm kind of like, it was alright, it was okay. Didn't feel any catharsis.
No.
So.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't relate to your poem.
Yeah, you're just like happy and
You're
content.
too well put together.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like that would be really confusing. I think that would honestly be really confusing. It'd just be like, I picked up the post today. It was bills.
I'd love to write a poem
I paid
like
them.
that. I'd happily read a poem.
Just like normal, just like
Just
completely
yeah.
normal.
Just the complete, just static view of what actually happened within a day.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, just I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
alright. I'm
Life's-
content. Saw a dog. That was
Yeah,
nice.
It made my day.
Yeah.
And I went to work at post office and it was good.
But I did the poem,
Yeah.
and I said I'm doing these words now, relating to your thing, and I was just amazed. People went crazy and thought, you know. But you really, when I look at it now, the poem is for anybody not to be afraid and to be outspoken. You know.
Yeah. And that's a nice sentiment to bring to anything
Yeah.
you're going to do. I think it's great when you make something and then you show or perform to someone and they take something away from it which you hadn't even thought about.
Mhm.
So you just kind of give them it and you go, oh, this is something I made, it's about this, this and this, and then they'll come
Yeah.
back to you and go, actually, it might be about something else which you're not quite realising. You think, oh damn, yeah, that's a whole area I'd not explored and I couldn't even comprehend. But until that point, we will be living in a world where I will say, hey, here's something to talk about. And after all, you know, we're all going through things. We're all wanting someone to listen to and someone who can relate to. And I'm not saying you relate to me. I'm just saying maybe your life's not as bad as you think it is. Maybe it is, and that's okay. I don't even know what point I'm trying to make. All I'm saying is that we're putting ideas out there. I'm creating some stuff. That's what I came here to do. That's what we will continue to do because that's how we live our lives. And after all, we're just yelling at concrete now. That was the worst sign of it. That was terrible. I wanted to end on something emphatic, and that was not emphatic at all, is it? I guess what I'm saying is I'm creating out of the necessity of creation. I'm attempting to express myself in as many formats as possible, and this is how I'm doing it, and I encourage you to do it too. Just pick up a pen, pick up a pad, go to town on it, write something down, draw something, pick up a mic recorder and just start recording yourself, because why not? Do something creative. Go out there and express your opinion into the world in a way which you can feel proud of. And don't even put it into the world, just put it into a box in your room and go, you know what, that's a drawing full of, you know, mischievous beavers, but I still have that box of mischievous beavers because I wanted to draw mischievous beavers, and why wouldn't you want to draw mischievous beavers? They are fantastic. Just get out there and create something which helps you manage how you're creating, because I think everyone secretly has that creation streak. Whether they know how to utilize it or not is neither here nor there. And after all, we're sitting here, we're talking, we're chatting, nobody's even listening to this. So, as I say, we're just yelling at concrete. I hope you join us in 2 weeks' time. I hope you sign up and maybe subscribe and enjoy what we're saying here. And I'll talk to you guys later.